I imagine you might have made an advance request to check that Hawkeye's turned on and that VAR's ready. But in all seriousness, are you satisfied with the outcome of the sort of incident and the explanations you got last season about the ghost goal at Villa Park?
No, not at all. Not at all. No, not at all. The statement that was made on the night, nothing really from anybody else. There's something, we got a bit of contact from the Premier League, but no, not at all. For me, we had to move quickly on from it. I was asked a question as I would have expected to be asked on the night and afterwards, but no, I'm not sat here thinking that that was all been explained and everything's okay, and I'm sure. I am absolutely 100% certain. If we were a more powerful football club in the Premier League, a bit more of a name, not as fashionable as some football clubs, I think that there'd been a lot more made of that. But we had to, as I said, had to move on. Answering the question, there you go, Adam. Most probably it'll come out as the manager at Sheffield United moaning, but I'm not. I'm just giving you, as always, my honest feelings about that matter on the night.
And it's appreciated. I mean, would you still welcome some further explanation if it was offered?
I don't know. How can I sort of put that into context? I'm not sure. I'm trying to find some. No, not really. I think a little bit too late. What we're talking about now? 5 months? 5 months? 4 months? 5 months afterwards.
3-4
So
months ago,
it ain't coming.
Absolutely.
I'm not expecting, and it ain't coming.
Okay. In terms of the games already that you've had, isn't it advantage that your team's already played a Premier League game and that Villa haven't?
I'd like to wipe away 6 minutes of a game, of course. I'm not sure how to answer that, Adam. We've had a game. Hopefully we've got a few mistakes out of our way, but I would rather have not had those mistakes in the game against Wolves. I don't think any team is really ready at the moment with the broken pre-season. I don't think anybody's really massively up to speed. It's just how quick you can get into that rhythm and up to speed. And as you've seen over the weekend, some have and some haven't. But Wolves had a fabulous result against us and then get knocked out of the cup. So I think that's how it's going to be. We're all looking to play well, to get into that rhythm. To be defensively excellent, to be free flowing at the top of the pitch, but we're certainly looking to move on. We're always after a decent performance, but as I've always said, points in this division are so hard to come by, as you saw last Monday. So we can't gift anybody anything. That's one of the big messages that we've talked about this week. Back to the hard to beat, because both goals were avoidable, and as I've said, when we are given opportunities or we do create it, we've got to be a little bit clinical, more clinical than what we were, because they are hard to come by. They're priceless, and we're looking to, as I said, get our first points on the board on Monday night. We believe we're good enough. We're up against a big challenge. As always, for any team that we come up against in the Premier League. But I should imagine there'll be a mood of optimism after the way they finished last year and a couple of bits and pieces that they've done recently. And it's up to us to dampen that and put in a proper performance and come away with something from the game.